Well, hello and welcome to the VD Racing League Friday tier round 4 of the third season here in Suzuka. We are waiting for qualifying to commence, and the standings after 3 races are as follows. Jix with the Alpine has the lead with 43 points. Second is Kevin Van Dijk with the Ferrari at 42 points, so there's a 1 point gap with the two lead drivers. And then Damian from Ferrari is third with 35 points. The other positions are J Ray with 28 points. Then fifth is Dachi with 24 points. Glassy with 18 points is sixth. Seventh, Jans 15 points. Eighth, Han 14 points. 9, Frietzaus 14 points as well. And 10th is Toro with 12 points. And then the remaining drivers are John Wick 11th, Fubian 12th, Snai 13th, Finishing Heart 14th, Sireni 200 15th, and then Kiefarar 16th. And then for those interested, the team or the constructor standings are that Ferrari has the lead with 77 points, then Alpine with 76 points, and then Williams third with 39 points, and then the other drivers are other teams are Haas, then Alfa Romeo, McLaren, Red Bull, Alfa Tauri, and Aston Martin. And Mercedes are thus far the only team not to score any points yet. Now looking at the line of drivers who are present, we can see is Jix here? Jix is here. Kevin Van Dijk, I'm not seeing him. Perhaps he's away. Perhaps he's away. So Jix, who is first in the standings, is here at least. Now I'm looking for the other drivers. I'm not quite seeing them. Yes, Kevin Van Dijk is here. That's very good. Damian then. Is Damian here, however? Hard to say yet. Tom Potter has joined. That's very good. Some other drivers, perhaps. Yeah, we have 17 drivers, which is very good. That's, I believe, one of the best or largest lineups we've had. But either way, qualifying is just about to commence now. And sorry for the bit of a late start. It has been due to technical issues. However, we are now getting going with qualifying. And qualifying has now begun, and now we're waiting for the first drivers to get beginning. Ragic, I believe, has a penalty, if I'm correct. I can't recall though, but he will not be participating in the qualifying. regardless. There we have now the first driver getting going. That's a Ferrari, it seems to me. Yeah, Rogic does have a qualifying ban, so that's why he was not racing. A Ferrari just went to the field, and it is Snai. Snai will be the first driver to begin qualifying here. Snai is 13th in the leaderboards with 7 points. Perhaps today he'll have more luck for some points. And yeah, as you can perhaps see, we have some well, what are those then? I guess I'd call it a custom skins today. Well, I'd like to say that it's a feature, but there's been an update in the game which has screwed up sorry for that little pause there, technical issues. Do not mind that. Yeah, as I was saying, we have now custom skins for the cars. That's because the newest update or patch to the game has basically bugged out the what are those called now? The equal performance settings go. They don't work at the moment, so that's why we are using these not normal skins. By the way, Snai has just begun his first qualifying fast lap, and with that first fast lap in qualifying as a whole. I'll remind you, actually there's a caution flag right now, I'm not sure what that's for, but I'll remind you that we will not, there's Snai loses a bit of grip on that turn, hopefully that's not the thing too much. But as I was saying, we will only have one session of qualifying, so there will not be a Q2 or a Q3. The race will proceed immediately after Q1. And therefore, the winner of Q1 will start first race. Snai loses the enemy bit of grip there. There you go. Over on board with Khan, another one of the drivers of Australians sometimes are looking outstanding, but the standing on is 8 with 14 points. Turkish driver. Represents Williams usually, but today, as I said, they're all representing their own themselves. However, thus far, no laps set just yet. Wondering if Elias just managed to get to complete his lap or just qualified. Well, it must have been because Nikas Vani just net the full time of 1:28.3. It's nice. Nowhere to be seen. So that must mean that this lap was not invalidated. And a whole bunch of drivers now set their best laps, or set their first laps. One driver actually on with the intermediates, that's Tommy Otter. Chicks now takes the best lap time there, that is a 1:28.1 approximately. So let's also go second. So we are starting to see some familiar names in the leaderboards. Chicks is leader in the standings after 3 races, so he'll be hoping to win today as well to increase his lead over Kevin Van Dijk, who is second and also racing today. Damian, I can't now recall if he ever joined the race. I think he might not be racing today. No, he's not here, so Damian will not be partaking in the race. J-Ray now, another fast driver. He's often been able to challenge Kicks for the lead and win off races. J-Ray, however, I don't think at the moment is very high in the standings, if I do recall correctly. J-Ray is 4th, so that's pretty good. 28 points, so he's 15 behind Jake's spot. Wait, not bad, not bad. Ooh, what's going on there with Classy? I'm not sure. I think nothing might have happened, and that was just the camera angle there, but I thought they might have locked up a little bit. Lassie is also one of the faster drivers. He hasn't really been partaking too much in the Friday here, but he's got some points. He has some points. If I look. Oh, also Kevin Von Dijk there is just, or at some point, has overtaken Chicks' time, and is now at the moment in the provisional pole position. Over Classy now, about to finish his lap. Let me see if he's able to grab state. Yes, he is, and that is a really fast time. That's 0.6 of a second faster than Kevin Van Dijk. And no talk of Chicks there, so very, very good job by Classy. And Classy now, if I recall correctly, is the Sunday tier leader. Actually, no, he's 2nd at the moment, with Limitless in lead. And in the Friday tier, which is the one we're concerned with today, he's 6th with 18 points. On board now with Dutchy. At the moment 10th with a lap time of 1:29.5. We'll see if he can improve it now. I think he... hard to say. Hard to say, really. Let's see now, pulling up to the finish line. Dutchy, what kind of time is he able to get? It's an improvement. Very nice improvement at that. But he's not able to gain any places with that, unfortunately, so he's still 10th. Now on board with MGC Lick. I'll just call him MGC. A new name, I don't recall seeing him before. Also, Nikaswani is someone I don't recall seeing. So we have some new racers here today, which is very nice. I'm gonna quickly make sure if I'm wrong about that. MGC 11 on the outlap currently. Yep, MGC or Nikaswani have not raced before. So very good that our VD Racing League is able to expand. We have 18 drivers who are going to start the race today. Therefore, one of the larger races we've seen, not counting the first couple of races we had. Let's see now if MGC League is able to improve his time a bit. Yes, it's an improvement. It's a slight one at that. He would need to improve quite a bit more if he wants to challenge Dutchy for that P10 position. Sector 2 coming to a close. Oh, and it's a huge improvement. It's nearly 2 seconds. He's had a wonderful sector 2, and if he's able to carry this kind of speed, then he will be challenging the lead positions. Let's see now. However, he's got a driver slightly ahead of him. Let's see what his time is going to be. And it is a very, very good time. It's his second with that time now. Wonderful work from him. He's a new driver and he's blasted himself straight into the public eye. That move. He's now second in qualifying with 7 minutes left. He's able to start the race from second as well. Be very good for him. Now Jix, the standings leader on the outlap. Will he be able to get the time? That can put him perhaps higher in usual than he is at the moment. He would of course want to start first. He's got some work to do if he wants to do that. He will need to improve his time by... Oh, he's gone wide. He won't improve that time there. Yeah, he's made a driving error. He's gone wide straight off. Unfortunate for him. That means that at least on this lap he won't be able to challenge Lassie, MGC or Kevin Monte. Of course, with Prietzaus now. Prietzaus, of course, a very, very fast driver. We know that. If I recall correctly, he finished the last race. No, sorry, he finished the last race in 5th. Oh, wait. No, yeah, he finished the last race. Oh, sorry, he didn't finish the last race, however. Yeah, he won the Sunday race, so Prietzaus is one of the faster drivers, so perhaps he'll be able to get some good time on to perhaps go higher than 7th. And now J-Ray has just set the fastest lap time. J-Ray has just set the fastest lap time there. And that's a time of 1:26.767. That's almost, actually more than half a second faster than Kevin Van Dijk. And with that's a great move there. Somebody's just blown by Niklas Vani, but I think Niklas Vani... No, he's not on the outlap, so I don't know what's happened there. Somebody's way, way faster. I'm wondering who that might be. Also about Tommy Otter, I'm not understanding here because he's racing on the intermediate tire. He hasn't been able to set a very good lap time thus far. Either way, Niklas Vani, he won't improve this time. So, yeah, he's beating Prietzaus. Or sorry, this is Janes. Janes sets a better time, but it is not able to improve it. That Prietzaus, however, let's see what he can do. He's 7th at the moment. Perhaps he'll make some move to get higher. Prietzaus, we know, is a very talented driver. He actually started the Sunday race in last place and managed to finish first. Very good job from him. Prietzaus now coming into sector 3. Let's see what time he's gonna get. That's a half a second improvement. That's a very, very big improvement. However, what is that enough for? That's enough to take at least a few people. Let's see where he's gonna move with that. Let's see now. Coming into the finish line. And he moves 4th. He overtakes 3 people with that. That's a wonderful move from him. Let's see how the others can respond today. But now with Janes coming to sector 3. Let's see if he's able to improve his time. No, he isn't, unfortunately. Janes, not recalling him right away. He's 7th actually in the standings with 15 points, so not a new name, but yeah, I just couldn't remember where he was. Now MGC, one of the new drivers here, on the outlap. Let's see if perhaps he's able to improve his time further. He's at the moment 5th, or 2nd in his best lap, so we'll see. He's able to perhaps gain back that place. Starting his fast lap now, and I think it will be his final fast lap. So let's see now about the sector times. Those are always the most crucial times. Not an improvement, unfortunately. But perhaps he could make up for it. Someone had issues there, you could see, but I don't think that has affected him too much. However, Sector 2 drawing nearer to a close. Let's see. Sector 2 was where he made up his best time last time, so we'll see if he's able to repeat that. He is by 500th of a second. Oh, and it's gonna be close if he's able to beat Frietsau's time. Coming into the final corner now, the finish line. Let's see. It's an improvement, but it's just not enough to beat Frietsau, so he will remain 5th. Many drivers now on their out laps, perhaps starting their final laps. And what we can say is nobody has crashed out during the qualifying, so that's a very nice thing, of course. On board Ugrafubian now, 13th at the moment. He's also one of those drivers who has raced before. I've seen him quite a bit. He's not one of the fastest drivers well in the standings, 8 points. However, on a good day he can do wonders. And he's there, improved his time significantly, but it wasn't, and he crashes out after that immediately. But now on board is J-Ray, at the moment pole driver. Classy has just crashed out somewhere there, and we'll see if J-Ray is able to improve his lap time so that he can perhaps put some kind of gap between himself and Kevin Van Dijk. Jix, who is the leader of the standings, and he hasn't had that great of a qualifying, 7th, but of course room to improve always. And let's see now about J-Ray's sector times, and he's actually improved on sector 1, so I mean, you can make of that what you will, but what it might mean is that he's gonna build an even bigger gap between himself and Kevin Van Dijk, which is already very big. It's half a second, so J-Ray is sovereignly, I think, today gonna cruise to victory, at least in the qualifying, but the race is always a thing of its own. Many drivers now who have finished qualifying, we're just waiting for the last stragglers. And J-Ray, big improvement during sector 2, 2.5 tenths ahead of his previous time. And Jix has got a very good lap. You can see there is moved to second with that over his closest competitor Kevin Van Dijk. And J-Ray improves his fastest lap time there. It was an alright improvement, but it's nothing too major. Kevin Van Dijk not able to improve. So we're now just waiting for the final drivers to finish here. J-Ray there. He pole position for today's race. It will be interesting to see if he's able to win today. That would improve his positions in the standings significantly. Of course, he is at the moment 4th behind Damian with 28 points, 15 points with the leader Jix. Qualifying has now been completed, so the race will begin in a short moment. And now, since this is the Friday tier race, we will not have a formation lap. For your information. And the start order for the race is gonna be J-Ray Jigs, Kevin Van Dijk. I can't recall now who's fourth. Yeah, they're Classy, Frietzaus, MGC, Nikos Vani, Captain Void, Janes, Nai, Han, Daci, Bugre, finishing hard, then I think that Sireni, 200, Tomio, Terkieferar and Ragik. And the race is about to commence. Here in Suzuka, Japan. And the race length will be half of that it is in real life. So if you're a hardcore Formula 1 fan, then you'll know how much that is. I'm not that hardcore, so I don't know. But let's see. Okay, let's see now. And it's lights out. And away we go. For the race here in Suzuka. J-Ray has the lead. I think Jigs gonna make a move on him into turn 1. Let's see there. Yep, Jigs gets the pole position. That there's a huge crash somewhere there behind. I'm not sure what's happened. Actually, is there? I'm not that sure. J-Ray and Jigs battling it for the lead there. Let's see now. J-Ray, Jigs, they're side by side into the first corners. And it's Jigs there who's able to come out on top after the first slight battle. And yep, there was a crash in the beginning. There's a few drivers who, I think that's Han and Sireni at least. However, all the drivers at the moment very close by to one another. Oh, and now J-Ray is now considering making a move on Jigs into this corner. Let's see if he can make it stick. Into the inside now, they're side by side. Let's see here, J-Ray gets the lead, but they're still next to one another. Jigs now is the inside, J-Ray goes wide, but he's able to sustain his first place after that overtake. And he goes wide again. We'll see what the stewards think of that. But J-Ray has the lead now. He had it in after, he did one win qualifying, but he lost it briefly to Jigs, who's now fallen into third behind Classy. So now we have the first gap forming there as well. So that's Bugrefobian has a 1.7 second gap to Jans. And now Classy is going for the overtake there on the main straight. Let's see. In the outside, into turn 1. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. Classy, the Finnish driver. A classy move, if I say so myself. He now has the lead. He was third. I believe he was third after qualifying, and he's now moved into first. Very good job from him. Now we have basically the lead pack consisting of 8 drivers. Those are Classy, J-Ray, Jigs, Kevin Van Dijk, Frietzaus, MGC, Snai and Jans. And then the hunt pair is Bugrefobian and Captain Void at the moment. And there's some overtaking there behind. Yep, that's Frietzaus on Kevin Van Dijk. A very nice move from him. However, they're battling it out side by side now into that turn. Let's see who comes out on top. That's Frietzaus briefly ahead, but can't completely judge yet. On both is J-Ray, however. He's second. Sireni 200. I don't know what's happening. He's gone wide there. He's way lost. Nikos Vani has unfortunately crashed out in his first ever race. Very unfortunate for him. Ragik, who started last. And it's a safety car! It's a safety car. When did that happen? I missed that. Yeah. It's just been announced that there will be a safety car. Completely missed that. I think that's due to Nikos Vani's DRF. Jigs is pitting. Let's see who all will pit. Oh, and Jix has been handed a time penalty, a rookie mistake, speeding in the pit lane. That's unfortunate for him. Jix, the championship leader, is bed in the pit lane, and that's caused him to be penalized. But safety car, so let's see who pits. Quite a few drivers are pitting. Classy didn't pit, nor did JRA, Frietzaus, MGC, Snai, Captain Void, Bigger Fubian, and Dachi, or Tommy Otter and Kieferar. All of them stayed out. There we have Ragic, who pitted. And very interesting to see now what the strategies, or how the strategies here will play out. After the safety car, our top 3 are Classy, J-Ray and Frietzaus. Frietzaus, he always has a very nice race pace. In the qualifying, he's good, but he's not that good, but in the race he always shines. That I must say. As I mentioned before, in the Sunday race last week in Marina Bay, he started last and finished first. Well, there were only 10 drivers then, quite a bit more, so it would be a much more speed to manage to do that today. But either way, very, very fast in the races. Lots of cars now forming behind the safety car. Actually, almost all of them. The top 12 cars are. And now the final, yep. Now all the cars except for the last place driver, Sireni 200, have formed behind the safety car. And we're now waiting for them to... or where for... we'll see if how we wait for him to catch up. But regardless of that, he is now 36 seconds behind the rest of the queue. Isn't really seeming to catch up. I take that back, now he's begun to catch up. But yeah, now we're just waiting for the safety car to, you know, circle around for a few seconds. Sorry about that. What is that? Lassie has just been disqualified from the session. Well, I was about to say that what? Apologize for technical issues, but then I see a notification that Lassie has been disqualified. Is that true? That must be a mistake. He's number 1. I think the race didn't resume. What on earth happened? Where is the safety car? Did a lot of drivers pass the safety car? What is going on? I've clearly missed something massive here. If somebody briefs me, I'd be very glad. All the drivers were behind the safety car. The safety car is still on, but now the racing is also on. I am not understanding here at all what just happened. I'm looking at the replays, or trying to look at the replays. Something happened during that short crash we had, and I'm now being notified that we have a red flag situation. We have a red flag situation here. The race has been at the moment called off. I'm waiting for more information. I would love to tell you more, but I cannot. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, there was a brief moment where there was a crash in the stream, and that's. And then after the crash that we heard on the stream, looking at the evidence, Glassy, the safety car is just gone. Glassy's gone past him. There's a notification that he was disqualified. I don't understand. Yeah, I would love to tell you more information, but I can't at the moment. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm not. I'm just as stunned at you as you are to what happened. If I could explain what just happened, I would, but I simply can't. The lobby, I believe the lobby glitched. So I'm wondering now how the race is going to be resumed. I'm hoping that all the drivers who were, we had 18 drivers before that issue, so I'm hoping that all of them will rejoin. 16 out of of the 18 are already back. Okay, so I believe that we're about to resume the race. So there was an issue with the safety car. Due to that, the race was red flagged. The race was red flagged. Now we'll see what the start grid will be. The start grid, I believe we will have the same starting grid as it was when the race was halted, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So we're now just waiting for the race restart to commence. Here in Suzuka, Japan. And with that, the race is about to resume. We will have 27 laps. And it's lights out and away we go. And Frietz has been given a drive-through penalty for a jump start. And there's a huge crash. Who have crashed? Han has been given a time mistake penalty. Tommy Otter has been given a time penalty. Who's out? Finishing Hart is out. Who else? I'm not sure, but J-Ray with that has had a great start to that. Burger Fubian, 5-second time penalty, collided with Han. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Multiple drivers have been already penalized. And Glassy has caught up to J-Ray, and it's a safety car. It's a safety car immediately. It is a safety car, so not at all sure what happened. What happened there? We'll see if anyone chooses to pit. I know that at least Frietz also a drive-through penalty, but that's something he can't serve during a safety car, I believe. Sorry about that slight issue in the stream, but we should be up now. A couple drivers pitted there, so we will have a safety car at the moment. 4 drivers pitted. And now we're just waiting for the safety car to end here. There was a huge crash at the start, leading to the deployment of the safety car. And since the start, J-Ray has been able to maintain his lead over Glassy and Jigs. So the situation at the moment is J-Ray, Glassy, Jigs, Kevin Van Dijk, MGC, Captain Void, Dutchy, Frietz, Han, Tom Otter, Gefferar, Siren, Joined, Jans, Raggi, Burgerfubian, and Snipe. And finishing hard, unfortunately, crashed out of the session right in the start. In the race restart, I should say. Hopefully we will not have such a big issue today, or now with the safety car, sorry. And there's a driver repeating. That's Burger Fuben now, I'm not sure what for. What he has, or he is beating at the moment. Not exactly sure why. Johnson beating now, instead of Philip. You know, do his dead well. And the race control has just informed that the safety car will be in this lap. And we have basically the entire grid formed now behind J-Ray, waiting for the race restart here in Suzuka. We'll see when he chooses to resume. And I think we're going now. The race. No, we're not going. Or are we? Yes, now we are. Let's see here. J-Ray gets to start. It's a good start, but not able to put that much of a gap behind the other drivers. Let's see now. Lassie, I think he's moving for a bit of an overtake there. Ragik overtakes Sireni. Who overtakes right back. Frietz overtakes Daci. Hard to now see what exactly is going on. By the way, the back is still whole. No major happenings there. On board with Lassie, who is second. And there's now the first gap formed with Captain Boyd. As a 1 second gap to MTC. And a safety car, Kia Ferrari in the wall. Burger Fuben being handed out a penalty. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. And we will have another safety car. Ooh, what's going on here? Burger Fuben, I believe those are a bit of visual glitches now. Or no, sorry. Yeah. Burger Fuben was handed a penalty here. And yeah, Burger Fuben has 10-second time penalty. What's going on? Sireni 200 has fun during safety car, it seems to me. Oh, is he gonna spin again? No. Yep, that's bad news for him. Oh, what's... Oh, and I think he's missed the pit entry. Yep, that's... I believe that's what has happened, so it's very bad for him. Or no, he hasn't. Sorry. I think he thought he missed the pit entry. Lots of drivers now pitting. Jigs can take Ragik, Tomiota, Burger Fuben, Snai, Kia Ferrari, Sireni all pitting. So yeah, what happened there in the last lobby? There was overtaking of the safety car. I'm not sure who overtook safety car first in the before the red flag. Perhaps that will be discovered later. And punishments, harsh ones, be handed out to those involved. But Not sure. By the way, the Jigs having pitted is now at the moment out of the lead positions, but he's a good driver. I'm sure we'll see him there at some point again. Yeah, Stewart will have a look at the incident before the red flag. And race control was just notified us that the safety car will be going in this lap. That means the race is about to resume. J-Ray will lead the resumation. And what's happened to Kia Ferrara now? Not too sure. And I think that's the race now resuming! Look at Fubian just completely sends it. Completely sends it to race now resuming. J-Ray still has the lead at the moment. Classic, however, following close behind him. Hard to say now what's gonna happen. Yeah, we have a thing which had a bit of an overtake, Kevin Van Dijk. Well, second in the standings, but we have at the moment in the race, so he's gonna make up. Somebody got a big wide there. Luger Fubian, another time penalty. I think that's now 13 seconds in total. That's probably dragging him in violations. J-Ray still got the lead, and actually MTC, who is third, has fallen off a bit from the two leaders. So we now have the lead pair, Lassie and J-Ray. They're being followed by MTC. We're both with Lassie now. He's a very fast driver, we know, but so is J-Ray, so you know. Hard to say who's gonna be able to overtake who.
there or even will take at the moment. Good racing here in the back positions. Oh, somebody goes wide there. Is that? Oh, no, it's not Biggerfoot. Actually, it's Tommy Otter. One of the newer drivers. Oh, giving away his first from the inside. And I think that's gonna cost him maybe as Mia Ferrara now comes to pass him. Interesting stuff. Frietsov's boxing. Frietsov is boxing, so highly interesting. Is gone for what's he gone for? Exactly so. Yeah, the way that means lost. On board with Jigs, however. Oh yes, of course, yeah, the drive-through penalty now I recall. Frietsov has a drive-through penalty, which is why he's driven through the pit lane, not changing tires. I think that was probably the best place to complete that. Over now he has a mountain to climb. Where JR still has lead. Pitts, who's the championship standings leader. Second, Lassie, I think he might be thinking for going into an overtake. JR makes a bit of a driving error there, to be me. Now we're on the last corner. DRS has just been enabled. Let's see if Lassie tries to go from move, maybe turn one. And that's Jigs wide, actually. Jigs, no, sorry, that's Hahn wide. No, it's also Jigs wide. Jigs is boxing. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Really not sure. But Jigs, however, with that is now last. First in the standings, but last in the race at the moment. That's unfortunate for him. It means J-Way and Lassie are gonna have a prime opportunity today to make some points.
Sorry about that. I think there was a bit of an issue with the commentary. But I think that maybe hopefully it's fixed, but I'm not 100% sure. Really hoping that it is. Otherwise, the race is going on. As I was on, Lassie was slightly. Oh, is there a bit of a crash there? No, I don't think there is. I'm hoping that the issue with the commentary was resolved. If it wasn't, that's gonna be a bit of a tougher beat there. Give him one take over next to Miotter, give him take now into 7th. And Buggerfoot, the penalty master, I should say. He's at the moment 9th. He's been racing alright in terms of positions, but once you apply those penalties, he falls right back down to oblivion. Oh, what's that Captain Boy that's just crashed out of the race? Let's see if that's gonna cause a safe car, maybe. Where actually is he? Yeah, did he crash into that corner there? I'm not sure. Maybe. However, it doesn't seem to me like we're gonna have a safety car to do that.
as had a time penalty applied. There apparently seems to be some issues with the commentary trying to fix it at the moment, so there will be a bit of a break. Sorry. Okay, let's see now if perhaps it's a bit better.
Okay, let's do a bit of anything's improved over the commentary. And yes, there's a clear improvement. I'm very happy about that now. So I should get straight back to commentary here as some big events happened. So everything there was a big crash. I believe at least 2 or 3 cars were involved in that. Sireni was involved in that. I could hear him shout a bit across the other room. But it seems to me that there's a safety car. He doesn't seem to have done too bad. J-Ray still has the lead after that. Glass is, however, just behind him, but of course able to form up behind the safety car now. So it's all bound to change. Sorry about the microphone issues there, but you know, issues, you can never really go without them. Unfortunately. By the way, quite a few drivers now forming up behind the safety car. Top 6 in fact. Classy and J-Ray are still leading. Jigs, the championship leader, is at the moment 9th. So we'll see if he's able to improve his position a little bit at some point. Looks like J-Ray made a little bit of an fake pit stop, I should call that. You know, you got those fakes. Sort of like Harry Maguire with his signature fake defending. And Gotifi with the fake driving, but you know, fake pit stop, I guess maybe that's J-Ray's thing. Looked like he was about to turn into the pit lane, decided not to in the end. We're just now waiting for the safety car to end. It seems to me that the entire grid has caught up to it. This is already the... I think if I'm calculating correctly here, that's the third safety car since the race restart, after the red flag happened earlier. Been quite a night indeed, the technical director is commenting here. What an evening indeed it has been. Yeah. Technical failures, you know, as I've said, we always have them, but today was just something else in that department. First the red flag, and you know, then for what the hell is this? Sorry about that, some wires tangled into my chair. But yeah, first the red flag. There was also some issues with the qualifying. It started a little bit late, but that was minor. The red flag was major. It's something I've never seen before. And then the double commentatory. But you know, perhaps we'll have some better luck now. With the race more than halfway done, just 12 and a half laps left to go. So hopefully no more shenanigans tonight. Race control says that safety car will be in this lap, so for the third time since the red flag, J-Ray will resume the race. And Classy, as always, behind him. And Classy will be wanting to make sure that J-Ray doesn't escape him. Jigs, the championship leader, is 9th. Kevin Van Dijk, 2nd, who is in the championship, is 4th. And yes, we're already off. J-Ray started a bit earlier than he usually does, a bit of a curveball there. He likes those fakes. However, he hasn't fooled Classy. Classy's managed to stay behind him. However, who he has fooled is MGC. Maybe I'll call him Magic from now on. Magic is 1.3 seconds behind already of Classy, so yeah, we have the lead pair of J-Ray and Classy now, and then the hunt back of Magic, Kevin Van Dijk, Jans Ragic. Tommy Otter, Frietzaus, Jigs. So 7 drivers hunting down the 2 leaders. Frietzaus now looking like he might be going for a pass soon on Tommy Otter. Here he goes on the inside. It's an insolent pass and they touch a little bit. Oh, and Tommy Otter also loses another position now to Jigs. Jigs is profiteering from that. The championship leader is. But J-Ray and Glassy are running away with it here. Let's see now Jigs, maybe he's gonna make a move on Friet. Tommy Otter had a rough couple of moments there. I think he thought somebody clipped him there. But there's no one there. Hallucinations. Kevin Van Dijk now gets the pass from Magic into P3, and Glassy's going for the overtake here on J-Ray, and they touch a little bit, they both lose grip, but it's nothing too major there, nothing too major. That's good that they haven't crashed themselves out, they would be furious after that. Let's see if Glassy's gonna go for it again, outside line into turn 1, let's see here, can he make it stick? Yes he can, Glassy blows by J-Ray for the lead, and J-Ray is able to however keep behind him, so we'll see if J-Ray is maybe able to make a move to get that lead back. Glassy is now the leader. The Finnish driver gets the lead. Very nice from him. At the start of lap 17. And Kevin Van Dijk is moving into P3. Is actually catching up slightly to the leader. So the hunt back is indeed hunting, and the hunt back is actually being reduced to just 3 drivers. Those are Kevin Van Dijk, Magic, and Jans. Let's see now J-Ray. Perhaps considering making a move here on Glassy, wanting his lead back. Let's see, maybe in this straight, is he gonna able to get some speed, perhaps get back? Going for the outside or inside, what he's gonna choose? He goes for the outside, however, good defending there by Glassy, no mistakes. Outside again, let's see here. Oh, good defending by Glassy, he's given no opportunity for J-Ray to make a pass. Tommy Otter was handed a 3-second time penalty. And race control, ERS has now been enabled, they say. So very good for me. And Kevin Van Dijk has caught up. He's caught up and it's brought the hunt back straight to them. Great job from him. So we now have a lead pack of 5 drivers. Those are Glassy, J-Ray, Kevin Van Dijk, Magic, and Jan. And the hunt back now is Ragic, Hicks, and Frietzaus. Very, very interesting developments here. Ragic also looking fast here. So perhaps there'll be some catching up here. Jigs, the championship leader, 7th. Perhaps he's looking to make some moves here to get to those leading positions. He'll need to pass Ragic first for that. However, and J-Ray has a 3-second time penalty. Jigs goes for the overtake here. Ragic makes perhaps a slight mistake. Is he able to punish? Now he's going for the overtake again on the outside line into this turn. And yes, he makes the pass. Jigs, the championship leader, is now 6th. And I tell you what, I think he's probably gonna close that gap and get to the lead back as well. So the hunters are hunting the leaders down even further here. Massive development. J-Ray now on board with him. We'll see if he's gonna perhaps this time into the main straight go for a pass on Glassy, sorry. Let's see now. Is he gonna into turn 1? Which side is he gonna choose? Glassy takes the inside line, and so does J-Ray. No passes them here, I don't think. And Kevin Van Dijk, however, is following those 2 suit. He's 2nd in the standings. He's gonna wanna make some moves. And Jigs, officially we can say Jigs has caught up to the lead back now. So we basically have one massive lead back of 8 drivers. This is something unprecedented. Especially since there's just 8 laps left in this race. What's going on? This is probably one of the tightest races I've ever seen. Oh, and J-Ray now goes for the pass on Glassy, inside line. Let's see, can he make it stick? They're side by side. Glassy has the inside line now. Into sector 2, let's see.
And J-Ray has the lead after that. However, they're still side by side. Glass is not done fighting. Into the U-turn there at the end of the track. Glassy has now the narrow lead, but let's see if somebody's gonna make a move. Kevin Van Dijk is close behind them. Huge development here. J-Ray, Glassy was just able to defend his lead position there. And J-Ray now outside, inside, which is gonna pick. He goes for the outside here, side by side again. Let's see now. Into the main straight, home straight. Last corner completed. And Glassy still holds the lead. And now it's what's happening here? Is Kevin Van Dijk is perhaps gonna go for a pass? Are we going 3 wide? What's happening? Oh, J-Ray takes the lead, but Glassy is defending side by side now after turn 1. Huge developments. Massive racing. What is going on? Glassy still has the lead somehow. J-Ray just hasn't quite been able to put his finger on it. Massive. Great racing here. This is so tight for... We have at least 6 drivers who are all could win here today. Crazy. Jans there makes a pass from Magic. And Jigs does too. You can see there. Or for Magic, but if he can just stay behind, it's gonna be still good for him for his debut race into VD Racing League. Wow, what a race are we looking at today. Glassy still leading. 8 laps to go. 7.5 more like. And J-Ray, you can see, sniffing up a pass here maybe. Let's see, into the long straight. Looking like, no, but Glassy's defending is just so classy. There's no room for J-Ray to overtake. Now, you can't blame him for not trying. J-Ray, let's see. He's got the overtake, got the DRS and the ERS. Let's see what he's gonna choose. Goes for the outside line into turn 1. Can he make it this time? No, Glassy's still defending. Still defending into turn 2. But no, this time J-Ray has it. J-Ray gets the lead on Glassy. Wonderful job from him. Oh, and J-Ray actually, he's flying now. He's already from a slight gap to Glassy, but nothing too major. Can't say that he's quite run away with it just yet. However, he might, out of the DRS zone now. Is J-Ray perhaps just gonna escape here? What's going on? What's happening to Glassy? He's lost a whole lot of speed all of a sudden. Jans makes a pass on Kevin Van Dijk, so does Jigs. Jigs has employed an interesting strategy here. Just passed. He's using Jans to pass other drivers. What? This is some tag teaming here. By the way, J-Ray has run away with the lead here. Glassy can't keep up. Jigs now goes for the pass on Jans. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. Very good job. Jigs into P3. He's worked his way up. The championship leader. Looking like he might be even more dangerous. And now I'm reporting to you. I'm very glad to say that Frietsaus has caught up to what is now the Huntbacks as J-Ray has run away. Ever so slightly. Very good job from Frietsaus. I tell you, he's fast in races. Fast in races, what's that? Jans has gone wide. He's gone wide. Hopefully he's not gonna lose Frietsaus because of that, but he's falling into 7th due to that. And somebody needs to pass Glassy, he's just too slow at the moment. Jigs, the leader, Jigs has to do it if someone does, but as you could see there, Glassy is very fast and very good at defending. So it's easier said than done. But Jigs must try if he strives to catch J-Ray, because Glassy is simply at the moment too slow and there's just 5.5 laps left. So Jigs is gonna have to make a move better sooner than later on Glassy. But you will need to remember, however, that J-Ray does have that 3-second time penalty. Meaning that
at the moment, J-Ray or Classy and Jigs and many other drivers actually are at the moment in Delta time, still faster. J-Ray, I think Jigs touches Classy, gives a bit of a nudge, telling him, hey, you gotta go faster, we need to catch up. Classy's just not able to. I don't know why. Jigs goes now for the outside line into turn 1. Let's see, can he make it stick? No, no, no. No overtake there. But Jigs, he needs to get that overtake somewhere because J-Ray's running. J-Ray is looking really fast. If he keeps gaining this difference at this rate, then I tell you what, he'll go right at the second line and get the win for the race. Great news for him. Jigs is eyeing up that pass, but he's just not quite able to make it. He needs something here to get by. Let's see now into the long straight. Could he go for a move here? Outside line. Gonna be close. Maybe, just maybe. No, however, maybe here. No, not quite. Not quite, I don't think. Yep, can't make it yet, but he has to make it somewhere and they touch again. Jigs has to do something to get past Classic because if he doesn't, J-Ray will win today. Oh, now into turn 1 lower, he's looking really fast. Outside line on Classy. Let's see, can he make it? Oh, what's happened there? Yup, he's clear of Classy. And now begins to hunt. Jigs will start hunting down J-Ray. And now I think it's gonna be Kevin Van Dijk's turn to go for a pass on Classy because Classy immediately starts falling from Jigs. So he'll need to get by immediately. Classy hasn't quite fallen off Jigs just yet, but I predict that he will. Hard to say, however. Now the more interesting question is how that gap between J-Ray and Jigs is gonna develop. It's at a 2.6, so in net time, Jigs is first and J-Ray is second because J-Ray does have the 3-second time penalty. However, we need to keep a close eye here on the time seconds. Rakic handed out a time penalty, but it doesn't matter now. And yeah, Classy is beyond the 1 second line on Jigs, and yep, you can see that the J-Ray penalty is in fact 3 seconds, and you can see that Jigs is a little bit faster maybe than J-Ray. Hard to say, but who is not fast? Classy, and here we have Kevin Van Dijk passing. So I think the Hunt back is gonna want to pass Classy 1-5-1. So now it's Magic's turn, probably. Well, there it loses a bit of Classy again. He's having big issues today. And I said before, which just 3 laps left. I said before that it was looking like Jigs was maybe catching up to J-Ray, but now, I tell you what, maybe not that much. Kevin Van Dijk, however, is catching up to Jigs fast. Those two are the 2 championship leaders. Frietsaus now! Oh, what's that? I see some car material flying. Whose, however, material is that? Whose front wing is toast? Let's see, what does it look like? I can't quite tell which one of them endured damage, but I did see a car part flying. Maybe a technical director has something to say. Yup, it was Frietsaus there who's endured damage. Frietsaus endured damage, so unfortunate, very unfortunate for him, but he must go on. Maybe, just maybe, Kevin Van Dijk could be one of the drivers to actually challenge for. Yup, okay, front wing left is the damage endured by Frietsaus, and yeah, you can see Frietsaus is losing time. He'll need to. Yup, he's pitting. So Frietsaus out of the question.
And in fact, most of the drivers are out of the question because we're on the second to last lap here. And it's once again, this happened already before, where the time penalty is gonna be the key here. J-Ray and Jix. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Yup, and there's the 3-second line now. So Jix really needs to improve, or he's gonna lose. He needs to get within the 3-second limit here. Kevin Van Dijk, however, I think Kevin Van Dijk maybe is a little bit faster than Jix, so maybe he's gonna be the one to try to overtake Jix and then maybe catch up enough to J-Ray to get the win here. But hard to say, hard to say. Now looking like Kevin Van Dijk is having a hard time catching up as well. There's a tight race still for 4th place with 3 drivers. Tight race still with 3 drivers left. 3 exhausts unfortunately and the damage to the front wing. And Jix, I think there might have been a driving error by J-Ray. Jix was caught up very suddenly. 0.3 of a second. What's that? Jans out. Jans is out. He's out. And that leaves Magic and Classic fighting for 4th place. And the final lap is on, well underway. And Jix very suddenly is within the 3-second line again. But we'll need to watch closely how it develops. 2.8 at the moment, so it's all about this lap. It's gonna be settled in this lap. 2.9. Magic fighting with Classic for 4th place. But my eyes are nailed to that Jix in time interval. Rietzaus handed a penalty. 2.9 seconds. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, Ferraro penalty. And it's now 3 seconds. Oh, it's gonna be tight once again. It's gonna be really, really tight. You can see on the map there that Jix is pulling into the, or J-Ray, sorry, is pulling into the final set of corners. The Jix needs to be fast in them because I think otherwise J-Ray has won. J-Ray is about to cross the finish line here. The gap is 3.8. 3 seconds is the effective gap. Gonna be close there. J-Ray now finishes, and I think, yup, Jix won't have a chance. Jix finishes in 2nd, Kevin Van Dijk in 3rd, Classic 4th, Magic 5th. Magic just couldn't pass Classic there. He had a big fight with him, but he couldn't get by. Couldn't get by, unfortunately. So let's now, it looks like the race is concluding here. So going to the standings, we'll have a bit of an analysis here. Jix, after that race, he will retain his lead. Kevin Van Dijk, he'll still be 2nd after that, I reckon. Damian didn't race, and that's allowed J-Ray with that win to move up into 3rd place. Very good job from him. Dutchy didn't have a good race, he won't get points today. Glassy had a pretty good race, so with that Glassy is gonna move, I think that's into 4th now. Or sorry, no, 5th, because I don't think he's gonna overtake Damian. Jans had a good race, 6th with that, so I think he's also... No, I don't think he's gonna overtake Dutchy. I can't remember how the points go, unfortunately. But either way, the entire grid except for Dutchy has crossed the finish line, so the race is concluding. Next week, I hope you'll join as well, but more importantly, I hope you'll join for the race on Sunday. Here, Ferrari, driver of the day, congratulations to him. I hope you'll join the race, the Sunday tier race, naturally on Sunday, 7 PM Central European time. J-Ray, winner for today. Congratulations to him. Very good racing today.
Jix second, Kevin Van Dijk third. But yeah, J Ray with that at least overtakes Damian and moves up third into standings. However, with that I thank you. Please join us over tomorrow for the Sunday tier race. Have a good night.